going Haven. I think this is our pick.
Well, then we should do well on it.
You say so. All right. We got Brimmy, Arena, KJ, Breach, and Omen.
Well, Breach's util is going to be good. His flashes and his stuns for executing onto sites and to help.
Yeah, there's a lot of good walls he can do his abilities through.
KJ obviously good for the flank flank watch.
And if they can,
he already locked him Brimstone, so committed to the smokes.
Trying to figure out if we're attacking or defending. I think we're attacking, if I had to guess.
Okay. Well, if Carrot's going to stick with the Reyna pick, that means he's feeling himself in his shots.
I want to see Jesse pop heads. Just insta by the scout or whatever it's called. The Marshall, and just start going ham. They'll never see it coming.
He's got nasty shots.
I think. Is there usually music playing during these times? Do you think Hayden turned down his music in the game?
Maybe.
It just feels quiet, the loading screen.
I think there is. But he probably turned it off so that they could hear each other commenting.
Here we go. The other team: Astra, Chamber, Fade, Neon, and Breach.
Very meta.
A lot of good champs, dude. I'm telling you, Neon, best duelist. Why would you need anybody else? Reyna, cringe. Neon, ooh, bit of concuss, bit of laser beam for a quick ace. Like, you can get backdoor aces so easy with Neon because you just run around. Wait, you're trying to swap for something. Has to be on this screen. Who do you want? Who do you think is gonna go gun ho?
I mean, watching him, he should be entering as duelist.
Are they not buying? Do we not get to see what they buy? Or are they just not buying?
We get to see what
the. Are they doing a full save round one?
I think so. Looks like they're going classics.
I think that's so cringe. I like buying abilities.
Probably just trying to build up their econ and save it.
They might as well just try to push it. And that's 2 down.
Okay, well, one was sewers.
Yeah, I think there was actually 2 sewers, 1 or 2, and they just got head popped. They pushed him too aggressively, got hit by the breach stun, and then into some ghosts. Yeah, it was 2 in sewers or just holding on. And they smoke off mid B.
Okay, so
and
they're trying to.
Astra has put a pool down.
They're trying to play into.
They're slow pushing up mid B.
To see.
Mickey has the spike here. And his
We have 2 smokes.
His util is back up. They broke the fade, but now they know where they are.
Yeah. He's probably gonna try to smoke off window.
They are in window, and there's that concuss coming in handy from Neon. One's defeated, and another. And slide. You got one though?
Nice.
You got one. Alright. See, they all bought Ghost, I'm pretty sure. I think it was the gun advantage that really, and also getting hit by that breach stun right off the bat. That's why I like buying Ghost round 1, try and get some picks, you know?
Yep. Ghost or Frenzy.
It looks like they're saving again, which I don't like. I'm not a big fan of like saving after, like, especially since they didn't buy round 1. Why save? Unless they really want to save up for round 3 for a Vandal. But then you could have done that by buying round 1 anyway. Even if you lose the next 2 rounds, you could still buy Vandal by saving round 2.
Well, looks like they're doing a default, trying to find a pick.
Playing slow. Right now, they just want to bait out the util because the other team has a money advantage and maybe even a gun advantage. We have to wait to hear some shots and see if they can actually have Spectres or still just Ghosts. So they can just bait out the util, make them waste their money. Then they can save their own util and push onto site. Looks like they're still pushing into garage. They're checking.
They're starting to explore a little bit.
Starting to rotate back to mid, it looks like.
Looks like the decision's either going to be B or C.
Fade dog out of mid. Quickly taken care of. And there's an Astro pool.
Okay, so Fade's back B.
Yep, Fade is back left side there. I think that
Astra's util set up.
I think that was still a go. No, I think that's a Spectre. I think they did buy Spectres, and they're getting hit by the Fade pool decay. Yeah, they did buy. So it's going to be a tough position. I think they should just rotate away from it. We got two coming flank, two flank.
And then there was three on side.
Yeah, 3 on side. I misread the map. Not flank, just on side. He's got 11 seconds. They now know where he is. He destroyed the chain. I don't know about that one, Chief. See, they bought guns, or at least King Taro did. He bought guns like the Sheriff, but now he can't. I don't think he has enough money for shields, util, and Vandal.
So he's probably gonna go light armor.
Yeah, if they're gonna save, they might as well just full save. Nope, he's going Sheriff only. All util and Sheriff, no shields. Alright, let's see if Jesse can pop something.
Alright, this looks like a side exec. It might be fast. No, they're holding, so it's gonna be slow.
Concussed incoming from main. Astro pulled there, so now they got blinded by breach blind. Mickey does get a pick.
Oh, nice.
And they're storming.
Now they're gonna try push quick on side.
Who's King Taro playing? Someone is behind him. Or two is right. Oh, he got slid killed. Respectfully. You see her on side, they got her. Okay, they're pushing in from the door now. Ryford's getting a pretty good plant. Right in default. They know where Reyna is. She's... Or not Reyna. They know where someone is outside.
They know Chambers from their spawn. CT.
You see, everyone's in heaven now. I can't believe he got revealed by Hump by that. That was around the corner. That's unlucky. Ah. Last one playing long. Couldn't hold it out though.
Nice contact.
Fix cam? What about the cam? What do you want me to fix about it? You want me to get Oxine more into it?
I forgot there was a chat.
It's just hated. It looks like they're half buying, gonna save for a new round. So they really need to get some picks.
For next.
They need to get some picks. I think they need to play it slow, bait out the util on one side and rotate long to the other side. Or just have a bunch of... Why would you do that? Okay, well, we know they have an off now. That's what happens when you win 3 in a row.
So now they're just gonna try see if they can wait for the other team to push up a little bit.
See, I'm not a big fan of playing default like this. I feel like you should be baiting a little bit just to try and waste their util, and then you'll be able to have an advantage because you'll have util and they won't.
Yeah.
But now they're down 2 to 5. Grimmy's really low. They don't have a healer on the team. They have an op on the other team and full guns and full shields. So it's to be seen whether they can actually lucky time to teleport. He knows he's somewhere in there. Almost gets hit with the neon stun.
Couldn't find the entry kill.
Nah, Spectre aim was off. He had the drop on that neon, but
look for ecos.
Couldn't get that kill. So now Jesse's looking for the flank, seeing if everybody's flanking now. I don't think they would flank. I think they're just gonna hold site strong because it's still now a 5-2 advantage. Brimmy's really low.
They might not know that. They're a controlled team. They're disciplined. They're not pushing. Yeah. They're letting them push into them.
And the way that the team UAF is pushing is actually not that great. They're going in kind of one by one, getting hit by all the util, not baiting it out. See, one's holding that site still. They're ready for the counter rotation. One person's in the box. The slide though. I told you, Neon's a Neon's a goated duelist. You think you can
It is
fight her,
nice.
and then she just dodges all your bullets. How you gonna headshot her when she's below you now?
Yeah. Especially if you're playing on a low sense, Neon slide just
Yeah.
it's like a jet
You have
jet
to,
dash.
you have
can't.
to be ready for the flick. You'll have to be ready to flick down. And then the crazy thing about Neon Dash, she can dash any direction. Forward, back, left, right. It doesn't matter. You think you got her pegged? Other direction. She's gone. All right. It looks like we got Kentaro gonna go through.
There's some garage control.
He gets hit by the eye. Good to shot it, and now they know where he is.
It's okay.
Splashing through.
They're
Checks the
fighting for
corner.
garage control.
Because he didn't need to shoot that. Actually, I think Chambers definitely needed to shoot that. I didn't even see the pick they got from Chamber, which is good.
Quick
They needed
exec
that.
onto Seaside. It worked.
Now they're holding.
Now they have op.
He's thinking about op. Yep, he took the op. Mickey took the op.
Ah,
Oh, he's gonna get pulled. Yeah. Astro pool is really good when you're trying to rat and hide in corners.
oh, they've just.
This time. Okay. They did not play that side. And one on the
It was a okay. So it was a really good side exec. It was quick. It was fast, and the util was good.
As
but
soon
they
as they
couldn't hold it.
as soon as they got that pick, everybody collapsed on that site, and that was great. The problem is, then they nobody was in an actual position on the map to hold it, right?
Yeah,
we
they
had,
did a quick retake and they just fell apart. They also had the breach ult that delayed the plan.
Yeah. So, I think it was Kentaro who's behind boxes on C. You can't really do that when they have Astra on the other team. You can't really hide behind boxes. You'll just get pulled out and then concussed. They have a lot of good team synergy on GFU.
Yeah,
Which I think that's the biggest difference right now. Look, running right into all the util. UAF always does.
but they gotta pick sewers, so it looks like they're trying to.
They did get a
exec
pick.
quickly onto A.
I think they're actually taking too long to get onto A. Like they got a pick, I'd rotate out. And look, they're actually doing that. They're slowly rotating out, watching their flanks. I've
This
watched
is good.
series. And now they're gonna try and see if they can hit another site.
Probably gonna explore mid back to B or C.
So he's smoking A, still giving off the impression that they're trying to go A. So now after quiet walking, they might be able to get a cheeky little plant onto C or B and hold it. They are up one person. Most of their team is pretty healthy still. Concussus is up Reina, Shane. They killed the Chamber util, so they know Chamber, they all know that they're on site C. They're on site C. They're trying to get the quick plant. Now they just need to hold. There it is. He hits them, but they get plant this time. So now they just need to hold. Okay,
Now they're in a better position than last time.
Jesse is waiting for a pick. Hey, he got one.
He got it. He got
He's
it.
got a
he
gun
it.
now. He's the last one. You could throw.
Oh, they double peeked him.
He did get two that
very
round
well.
though.
Yeah, they did good. It was a much better. It's a much closer round. There's only one left.
Yeah, if Jesse didn't miss that Marshall shot, it would have been really good because he would have been able to get back onto site quicker. Like he was hanging back for the catching the rotate, which he did, but he was too slow to come back and help team on site. By the time he killed her, everybody else on the team was there.
So what they're doing really good is they're figuring out where the least amount of players from GFU are on a site, and they're execing quickly onto it. So it's a 5v2, 5v1.
Yeah. I think what they need to start doing is also changing up plant spots because it looks like, especially their breach on GFU, has lineups for his concuss for all the defaults. I would just start moving where they're planting to not default. Probably still in like an okay location, but just so they don't get hit and get collapsed on the last two rounds. He's using all of his utility. They drop Spike C long. Got sniped by Chamber. Just gonna go for the spike. Picks up gun and spike. Doesn't get hit by the off shot. Mickey staring out walls.
So Mickey was exploring garage, but it looks like they're leaning towards B.
It looks like they are gonna try and push B mid. Jesse setting up for the
They saw
rotate.
Fade.
Is Fade dog taken care of? Now they have to watch garage too. They can get pushed out easily. Very tight. That's high. He's in that corner. And the strafe shots gets the spike carrier.
Oh, you gotta check your corners.
You always gotta check corners, and also I don't like pushing through garage as spike carrier. I think he should have hung back and kept holding middle with these two, because now they have to go into garage, which is super small quarters. Great for the enemy team, because Neon Concuss covers a lot, Breach Concuss covers a lot, you know. Astra Pools can really mess them up. Ooh, unlucky time to drop by Jesse. It's domed. Let's see if Carrot can grab the... Here, gets pushed out by two sides at once. And looking at their credits, they're not... they're still able to buy for at least this round. But they need to get some more kills and probably a win if they want to still be in this half. Looks like some of them are half buying. Yeah, 2 Spectres, 1 Sheriff, no shield, 1 full buy from Jesse, no buy from replacement.
Okay, Case.
This team is missing the Oxine factor. That's true. You know, we didn't take that into consideration. Oxine is not playing right now. Right, he launches a concuss.
So reaches out
they've been hit by that fade orb every single time.
It gives GFU really good early information where they are at the beginning of the round.
It's like a KO knife to that corner, and nobody does anything to play around it. They really
helps them push out C or B or mid, just really shut them down and close the space.
Breach ult. Neon was somewhere there. Ooh, bad time to come out of that flash. And it's down
1 by 1 again.
And it's down to Brimmy. And he's concussed. And he wasn't dog.
This is really good team synergy by GFU.
They're really pretty good at using their util to get these finishers off, right?
Or to isolate, like 1v1s.
When they have player advantage, when they're up in players, they just say, you know what, let's use our util. Let's flush them out. Let's make sure they can't fight back, and we can secure the kills. They're really good at saving your util.
It's almost like they're zoning off little bits of the map, and then they're swinging those little
and getting
zones
them one at
as
a
like a
time.
2v1 or a 3v1.
They're always trying to play. With their team, and it seems like UAF doesn't have that same strategy.
Yeah, it's something that UAF is missing.
Right there, Brimmy just ran out, grabbed orb. If anybody heard that orb from C long, instant off shot. Yep. And nobody was there to help him. Yeah, by the util, there's the Astra, there's the Neon util. They get Neon, and then Fades. Alright, now to Jest, Dry Fit, he's the last one. Ooh, she swung to the right though. Unlucky. Was watching the wrong side. Alright. And now I think most of the team will be half buys again. Looks like they are down in the dumps for money.
It looks like they're trying to buy for next for try to get
I don't know. I mean 1,200, 1,250, that's not really buy for next money. You need to save like 1,800 to like a little over $2,000 to actually full buy for next. So it looks like maybe 4 of them now could probably buy for next. But Kintara, I think it's not full buy. And 2 easy picks for Neon. And what was Kintara? Why was he running across there? He knew they were being pushed up, decides to run across, gets blinded, gets picked, and everybody gets pushed out by all of these concuss utils going through walls, breach blinds, fade, neon stuns. They're just getting hit by everything.
So what GFU is fighting for, they're fighting for a lobby.
Yeah, they can't see my mouse, but I can't pull up map. Oh wait, yeah, they're really fighting for this area, this choke point. They're throwing all their concussors as soon as they get confirmation that someone's there, they're throwing their concussons, their stuns, their blinds, and then they're getting easy picks.
And what that gives them is so much map pressure into sewers into the long.
An instant right off the bat, Breach uses his stun. Nobody gets hit by it this time. It only took them 10 rounds to learn.
They learned.
They have learned. All right, that's progress. And now they're playing it really slow. They know Breach Stun has been used and Fade Orb has been used. They're now pushing A. Nobody is watching flank. Let's hope they don't get collapsed upon. Instant into fade. And runs out with the Odin. That's the problem with the Odin. You can't really hit draw it. You have to be firing when you're aiming.
And they didn't wait for the killjoy to go down. He pushed out by
himself and slow. Oh, I wanted to swap to Mickey, but he's dead. So now we just have 3 hanging back. They still have Spike, so they haven't lost Spike on A, but they also haven't really gained anything. They took a 1-for-2 trade.
Looks like they're trying to go B or
KJ's
C
ult
now.
was used. The other team still has 3 ults. We have Fade ult, Chamber ult, and Neon ult. So it's going to be hard for them to hold the site if the other team really wants. Replacement not looking at where he's running. Almost gets killed by the Chamber. Good thing. Ooh, and then get a pick through the smoke. He's reloading at a bad time. Through the garage, reloading at a terrible time. And
it could have been really well, but that was good timing. It was good timing by the Neon. She pushed out at the exact right time and got 2 picks for free.
Probably drop good util usage in your opinion. You probably drop Reyna for Raze, Phoenix, or Jet to take. Yeah, I don't think Reyna was the pick here. It looks like Jesse is going for the op. Round 12, replacement can't buy full. King Taro can't buy full. Carrot Head can't buy full, and Mickey can also not buy full. It looks like nobody's playing with full except for maybe Jesse. They get hit by the concuss again. King Taro thinks about firing back his concuss, decides not to. He's gonna clear out sewers. He's gonna concuss. There you go. He concuss sewers, and now he's just gotta hold. I would just hold here. I wouldn't push out of there.
Don't push.
See, that's why I wouldn't push out. None of the other team was even.
They are
they are still behind long. They're not even close to sight. They get 2 picks.
Mickey got some really good positioning.
They know where Mickey is though. He's gonna TP out.
Okay. He's good.
I don't think the dog will teleport. I think he's good.
He's
slowly gaining his life back. Now they just have to try and
They have to watch out for the Chamber op though.
Astra smoked off both. Chamber has ulted. Fades used their ult. Neon is dead, so we don't have to worry about them. And Neon did ult too. Mickey's pushing by himself with Spike. I don't like this. They're not playing together. We just have KJ holding long, but not even onto site. Just long to not get pushed on. Mickey's made it to site, but Jesse's not quite there yet. Jesse's still checking. Mickey's on site. He knows where Fade is, somewhere on that corner. And now we hear the Astra pool get placed. I wouldn't stand there. Yep, that's what. Ooh, he gets a nice pick from the window. And now he's decayed. He's at 1. He's the last one. He's gonna ult. He's ulting away.
Good play.
He's ulting all the way onto C. I think he has time to plant. 4 seconds left. Gets the plant off.
We'll get him 1.
He's at 5. He's really low. He needs to get a pick. I wouldn't play long. With Chamber, I probably would not play this long. It's basically an op shot.
Yep, because Chamber's just gonna hold him for the op.
I would probably take a more, like, you're at 5. You're already long. See, that's why I would have probably pushed out aggressively. That's what probably just try and get a pick on their rotate if they weren't rotating together.
Well, UAF had some good rounds and they had some good side execs, but they just couldn't hold the side because GFU was doing quick retakes and they were hitting the util on all the right spots.
Their util usage was amazing from GFU.
Yep.
It was really hard for UAF to actually hold anything.
Or even bait it out,
so
honestly.
Let's see what kind of defense they're going. It looks like 1A or 2A. Okay, it looks like we have 2A, Omen mid. Nobody's going to hold garage. It seems like just 2 on 6. So it's 2-1-2. Nobody's going to hold garage.
Well, so since Tane has his flash, they might push out C.
Oh, they might try and push out C long. It looks like Jesse's getting ready with a turret. I'm not a big fan of that placement that turret placement. I think that easily dies.
Yeah.
We hear pool in garage. Yep, see, and it dies immediately without them getting any advantage off of it.
What?
King Taro is now fighting this by himself. They get a 1-for-1 trade in their attack spawn. And now they're holding C. King Taro gets a util kill. They haven't pushed site. He also smoked the entrance. This is good. They're now holding site pretty effectively. Now they have to be careful of the rotate. I think they should have one person still hang out on C. I don't like this. I don't like him pushing out this far. I don't think he's gonna win any fights back here. It looks like they're already onto A. He's now gonna try and get a flank pick. Right, he's letting everybody know where he is. And there's a bunch of smokes. Neon got both of them. Jesse did not check his corners. That's what happens. Vicky is on site. One's behind him though. Unlucky.
Unlucky.
Yeah, I think the problem there, I think they had really good sight hold. I think Omen is okay. I don't think he's super good. I think they should have gone for a more cohesive team comp. You know,
Yeah.
Raze, like we were talking about. Even Neon, I think, would be better.
Or what they could be trying to do is trying to play into the fact that we don't have that team comp or that team cohesion yet. So maybe they're trying to really highlight maybe the individualistic or the the little 2v1s, the little occasional moments.
GFU took more of like the
Team
standard,
comp.
the team comp that we were talking about. You know,
Yeah.
Sova for the recon, Jet for the spacing, KO for the util,
and the flashes.
And the flashes, and then they have Astra. Their Astra is really good. You know, using those pools and smokes. It's
They
a very
have a
good
KJ
Astra.
for a
And
hard flank stop.
They have a KJ for watching their flank.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be a very tough match for UAF.
Yes. It could be very tough.
And look, they're already going to be rushing, it looks like, right down B main. I'm not a fan of that. I feel like they should be playing it slow. That pistol... He's going for the short instead of pistol. Gets a flash off. They're not there. They are A. Doesn't grab... Neither of them grab ult orb before they rotate. You can see Sova's going for the long rotate.
So they're just holding.
While Jess Carrot Head is holding. And he gets picked off. He swung wide. I would have backed off with the team. Because he was already so low. And they're getting hit by every piece of util.
Jet's already on site.
See, 3 of them are not even on site. One of this guy's on site and gets easily picked off. One is stuck on Heaven. The other is stuck in Tree. Flash goes out, but no follow-up. Gets picked off to the left side. And now it's Jess Sova. He has 2 shock darts. I think he hits it. He might have hit one of them as well. And it doesn't kill them.
They did some econ damage. And they got 1.
Did they did buy that round too.
Yep.
Like I said, I don't think their comp is good. I think they really should have picked up a KO, you know, because a KO making them lose they're so good at util usage. Making them use their util will make it harder for them to push on the site, give the team more time to rotate to the site and play as a team. But now they have Reyna and Yoru. Both I think are very like solo champs, and Omen too. I don't think they're very like team playing champs.
I think Omen has the potential to be a great team comp champ.
It looks like there are 4 stacking B.
Looks like this
mid.
team's fighting for mid as well. GFU is fighting the 2 or 3
2,
mid right
looks
now.
like 2 mid. Carrot's getting some knife peeks in. Sees 1, might see 2. He's not going out far enough. He's gonna get pulled. Almost gets pulled and dies. Gets hit by a KO nade.
See,
the KO
another
nade,
great example of GFU's good use.
They could have, if they'd pulled somebody, that person would have died immediately to that nade.
And they were pushed vulnerable and KO.
Oh, misses those shots. Spam clicking is not good. Right, they really have to take their time to aim their shots. Oh, what a beautiful flash. Gets peeked and died.
Yep.
See, their util usage, like we said before. They're strong. Very strong. We have game echo. Like the game is echoing or we're echoing? Thanks for the follow, Skydiver. Dude, I wasn't even gonna try the last one. Okay, is your teleport set right in the middle for some reason? Let's check on B side. Doesn't look like the recon dart. And there's so many out there. You see, they were just holding. They were holding. They were waiting for the single push. They knew it was gonna happen and immediately punished them.
Now it's gonna be a quick side exec.
And look at all of this util. Jesse can't go anywhere. He's hit by everything. He's hit by darts. He's got his location revealed. He's taking damage. Yeah. And now they're gonna have a hard time retaking site.
Well, Yor can try and manipulate the.
Ooh, bad flash. See, no team communication. He gets hit by your flash, leads into a death. The fact that they're not playing as a team, they're hitting each other with their own, they're getting hit by so much of the opposing team. Look at that. What a beautiful flash. Oh, he gets a pick though. He gets hit by the recon dart and pushed up by, you know why she had the aim on him? Recon dart. Recon dart was already tagging him, so she didn't even have to try and aim. She just had to keep it on that. The game is echoing. I can't fix that for you, Chief. You're gonna have to deal with it. It's not echoing for us, so.
Oh yeah.
We're 3-0 now. We have 1 full buy, 4 half buys that aren't even like good half buys because they won't be able to full buy next round unless they win. Let's see if they can get some picks. And Mickey again pushing out. I'm not a fan of pushing out against this team.
Okay, so KO just uses knife for garden. So
Yep.
he doesn't have that for another 30-45 seconds. And it looks like they're trying to hold a little bit more. They're
Okay,
waiting
does
for
his
GFU
smoke.
to make a mistake.
Oh, he saw him. He saw one. But now he's trapped there. And he's going to get hit by that util. Look at that. What a line. Ooh, and the second one with a pool. Ready to pull him into it. Look, their util usage is so good compared to UAF. They got to pick off at B. He's stuck there. He gets one though, and he ghosts away. We couldn't turn around fast enough. He did go 1 for 1, so I think that's a good trade.
Okay, they traded out mid.
Trade mid.
To 2v2. Okay,
Alright,
KO
Jesse
just
doesn't
wasted
have-
a knife.
Yep, so knife's down again for another 15-20 seconds.
They know one's mid.
They're reconning mid. He sees KO. KO in garage. Not picking up anybody with the util. It might be a rotate. It might be a rotate to A for them. I think it is. I think they're going to rotate A.
Yep.
They're like, why push it? They're holding it pretty good. It's a 2-on-2 situation. Picks up a better gun.
Yeah, it's definitely gotta be A.
I think
There's
it's
only
A.
10 seconds left.
Yeah. I think as soon as they realized they couldn't push out on that, as soon as they took all those trades, they realized, okay, nobody's on it. They saw everybody. They saw 5-stack on B. They're like, okay.
But they avoided the KO knives, so they have the util for.
Oh,
Needs to
doesn't
get rid of that
shoot
recon dart.
the recon dart. Gets hit by it and then gets wall banged by the Sova. Right? Then now they know where he is. Gonna recon dart himself.
Needs to swing up.
Instantly destroyed. Do you see that? The reaction to the util is also different between the teams. UAF is pretty slow on the reactions, and GFU, as soon as it came out, they were already watching heaven because they heard the blast break. As soon as that recon dart swung, shot it, and then they knew he was gonna be peeking after.
I'm gonna guess one of them shot it, and the Omen was still holding. Whoever was left was still holding. The other one shot the
They're
dart
really
for the
playing
other.
the 2-on-1s good. Like they're playing numbers. They're making one person take care of the recon, one person holding because they know they're probably gonna come from heaven because they broke the glass, and also recon dart came from there. So no reason to look anywhere else. And if he gets hit by it, oh, dodges it with knife. But they're probably gonna be pushing hard there. Like, I'm not a fan of peeking. Yeah, see, that's why I'm not a fan of
They
peeking.
played for anti-flash too.
Yeah, none of them peeked until after the flash went off. 3 swung, instinct got the pop. They also lost one mid. UAF is not in a good position. They're pushing hard onto A.
Look at all the Astra
And there's
util
look at that nade.
nade to hop onto the side.
If you were
of
in
it.
that smoke, you would not see that. You push out of smoke.
And Astra sent out a concussion and grenade
Ooh, and
all
Nick-
the way.
They did get a pick on that KO.
Nice.
They saw a lot of them, but nobody was able to capitalize off it. Like, that was a good drone, but nobody was there to actually shoot at them as they were revealed by the drone. And now Jesse's gonna get sandwiched. We saw one on that box there. Bring it out.
So close.
It's close. That's if he had a Vandal maybe, or Phantom instead of Spectre, he might have been able to win that fight.
Yeah.
Spectre sprays a lot. You really have to aim your shots with it.
So I've been trying to pay attention to the
This
KO
is
and
not a practice. This is a collegiate match, UAF versus BFU.
I've been trying to watch their KO and seeing how useful he is, and he's actually missing a lot of his knives.
But his nades have been amazing.
His nades have been connecting really well with the Astra's util. So their Astra and the KO
are playing together.
Are really linked up well, and it's forcing UAF into really awkward angles or forcing them out of sight.
The thing is, even though his knives aren't hitting, he might just be using them for recon as well, because they can tell you if anybody's there. Okay, it looks like nobody's at A. King Taro is gonna do a long rotate. I'm not a fan of that.
Quick push, pushing it quickly.
He's going to cut through mid. But now anybody could be there. They could be around either left, right, or left on these corners. They could be in garage. They could be around the other corner. See, there are two waiting. Turret on top of the building. That's what KJ's good for on this map. Or rotates. But they did pick off the KJ. It was 1-for-1 trade.
They're in a 4v4.
Two are in mid.
And he's gonna get hit
with
his life.
Okay, he did get hit by recon. Ooh, not good.
GFU just absolutely destroyed UAF.
They 3 or 4 swung mid. He got caught out. He was trying to use a recon dart. The team was already dead. I mean, hard position to get out of. He was kind of stuck. He was kind of stuck in this cubby area. So it was like not much for him to go. 4 of them came out. 3 or 4 of them came out here. Everybody else is dead on B. So it was a 4v1, and they're all playing together.
So what does UAF need to do, you think, Daniel, to even try salvage something, to get at least 1 or 2 rounds, maybe 3 rounds back in the half?
I think they really need to bait out util and then play for retakes. They have 2 duelists. Bait out all the util that you can, right?
Yeah.
Until they bait out as much util as you can, and then play for the retake. Like if you're the only, because they're like holding site with 2 people, right? They really want to do more team fights when the other team doesn't have util. So if they just realize, like right now, Scott by herself should have just backed away. Should have just not been there, right?
Should have been playing with the Omen, right?
Should have been playing with the Omen. So they're not really playing together, which is a problem. Omen by himself gets picked off by the Jet. See, they're not playing as a team. They need to play together. See, 1-on-1, that was fine. Silva was there, a bit slow for the backup. Again, not playing together. Another 1-on-1. You want to be playing team versus team. Bait out their util and then play for retake because they have 2 duelists. Now it's just Reyna left. Silva got picked out from mid. Reyna with an Odin. And now, see, they're probably just going to hold site. They're probably just going to play, spray down the entrances a few times, making sure she can't get onto site. See, because again...
And they still have Astra to pull her off if she manages to get on site.
He's going to get hit by that dart. Yep. And again, this is why I don't like the Reyna pick. She has no way to actually engage. She doesn't have any more blinds. She doesn't have any way to get space in, you know?
Yep.
So I think
now
they're
she just got to go for a save.
They're just going to go for a save. And... It's not looking good for UAF. They need to start playing more as a team, dodging these utils, not getting picked. I would say just back off site if you know, because the other team is playing really well together, right? It's like 4, 5 pushing at once. So if they're gonna if you're 2 defenders against 4 pushers, back off. Wait for the rest of your team. Play for a retake. And if they overextend when they push, like if there's like if 5 come on to B and you back off with the team and you're holding long here and 1 pushes out, that's a pick, and then you can play as a team.
Okay, so I like what UAF. I like their idea. They're trying to be proactive, right? They're trying to push out B. They're trying to push out A main. They're trying to close down the extremities of the map and close in around GFU. But they're doing it either with 1 person, like Kane is
all by himself.
He's all by himself. He's gonna try and close down all by himself.
KO knife hits there. We saw KO knife hit right here. Yoru's going in fast though. He's getting you know what you can do as Yoru? When you're in your ult, start pinging where they are. And again, it was unlucky fight. So much util happening in heaven. Another gets picked off the tree.
And the KO ult to cancel out all of UAF's util to try retake.
That's why I wanted them to do a KO pick. I think a KO pick is really good, especially and we know 1 is in the boxes now, left side, left on left.
Jesse almost gets 2.
Jesse almost gets 2. Really
but
close.
It was based on raw aim. There was no util, and it's just messy. compared to GFU.
GFU util, they're using like 3 utils at once, all in the same place, making it so they definitely can't push. Like it's an Astra smoke plus a Sova recon dart plus a KO grenade. It's like all in the same spot, making sure that they really can't push through that. That's limiting UAF's options to get back onto site. Because UAF is not taking the time to bait out these utils one-on-one, they're really having to face it all at once, one at a time, and they're really not taking team fights either.
So maybe they need to be less proactive and play together as a team. Maybe that's the mentality.
Look at that. Pick again, and now they're stuck. But she does get a trade, doesn't heal. Gets hit by the dart, she could get wall banged here. Gets hit by the dart.
There's an enemy killjoy going on. There's a lockdown.
See, KJ knew she was there. Knew she didn't have to reload. The recon dart hit her three times, I'm pretty sure. And now it's just Omen trying to get onto site by himself. It's a 3-on-1. They can hold this site really well. They have KJ for turret. They have Astra for smokes and pools. They have They have Silver for recon. So which side he's gonna enter? Looks like he's gonna come from defender side. Smokes out. Ooh, and right around the corner. You see? Just hold. They're just holding that corner. He didn't expect it. Didn't check his corner. That's what happens. Stick to the basic. Check your corners. Especially after he threw that smoke, that the Astra knew for a fact he was coming in that way, so she was lined up and ready. It looks like we have a 3-stack A, 2 on A main, 1 on. Can we check
the buy real quick?
The what?
Can we check the buy? Okay. Hopefully they can try pull out a round.
Oh. Ooh, and an op pick off of mid.
Top mid.
You know what would have been good there? A smoke. They had brimmed a smoke across the map, you know, so you can't get op pick.
Probably a smoke right.
It looks like they're pushing A now. 3 are on A. Sova's by himself. He is playing against somebody. He's taking some damage, but I think he should just rotate and play with team. 1 is mid, so he might get back mid. He's gonna drone out. Okay, 1 is still there.
Sova's holding.
But I think it's just the Sova. He didn't see anybody else. I think he needs to be careful of going through mid. I would have gone long because we know there's an op somewhere, and when he has no protection from going through mid. You can get picked from there. Oh, smoke, or that might have been a pool. And there's the Sova. Drops his gun. Ooh, opt. I don't even know from where. I think that's through a wall.
Yeah, through a wall. Yeah. He got hit by the recon dart, so the Jet had the perfect shot.
The teamwork gets hit by the Sova dart. Jet's ready there with the op, and if she misses, Sova's ready with his ult. Yeah.
And immediately follows up.
And Jet's now gonna clutch.
Jet is just working the op.
Yep,
She's
Jet
just
is gonna
working
clutch
UAF.
with this op.
She's working UAF and just picking us off one by one.
Because he broke that util, now they know where they're gonna be. Oh, they thought there was going to be a fast push, but it's a slow push, so replacement is able to gets a pick, heals up, and we see where the Jet is. We know where Jet is, so we just have 2 more to look for. Ooh, we see 2 are backside. Oh, but he wasn't fast enough. He knew where 2 were. Like, are they not coming to each other? Like, we knew 2 were backside of B, and he's looking down this side. You know, it's just that I'm not
UAF
seeing.
is probably scared.
I'm not seeing the teamwork.
They're probably scared at this point, or their mentality has it's just not there to even fight as a team because they got 13-0 first map and it's 10-0 right now.
I think they were also kind of. I'm not gonna lie. I was listening to replacement. Is he the captain of this one?
I think so. Technically,
he was talking about the fact that they're ascending, the fact that they're dying and stuff, and that the team it's GG already. Like you can't have that kind of mentality when you're playing this game. It's not good. You know, you really have to be like, okay, doesn't matter if we win or lose.
Okay,
play the
but
best
UAF did a really good job of clearing out B right now. B main, so they know
they
they're
got a
for
quick
sure
rotate. But they know they're backdoor. Gets
it was a 2v1. He could have waited for the Yoru.
He knows where the drone is.
The decoy to come out.
Fake TP.
Could have been a 2v2 instead. Now it's just.
Oh, it's a real TP. He teleported past the turret. Don't use your flash. Oh no. If you use the flash, they know you're gonna push. So why would they not just hold aim and shoot? Ooh, and it's just Jesse left. Can he get any head pops? Knife heaven. None of them's heaven, Jesse. They just knifed it, and then they opt for the other one on heaven. He's gonna bird out. Short bird. I don't think it went past the wall. He's doing a second bird. Pops ahead. That's one.
Nice.
Ooh.
That's okay. They got one.
It was a good head pop.
Yeah. Nice shot by Jesse.
We might be looking at another 13-0. Unfortunately. I think they could have had a way better team comp.
I think so as well.
And I think they really need to work on, one, playing and rotating better as a team, and two, trying to pick fights that are where they have a player advantage, and three, util usage with each other. Right?
And I think they need to be less proactive.
I think they
hold
really
sites more.
I think because look, they're already pushing out mid, and two players, but one
by himself.
That's Omen. Omen is by himself.
And Yoru.
Yoru is by himself and gets picked out of mid through the smoke, and gets picked off by Knives in mid. AJ is down, so 1 for 2 trade. Oh, the spray, the moving spray. He only gets one. If he just stopped moving, he probably could have gotten two there at least. The flash hit, but he doesn't shoot. Oh, he gets a teleport back to B. And I think he's gonna rotate. Looks like he's just gonna watch mid maybe. Reina's watching B. We see one in mid. Yeah, gets hit by the KO that pushes him. That place needs to watch his back because KO was there.
Gonna try clear out mid, I think.
That's. Ooh. Decides to not use his util. I probably would have like smoked through that wall, but then again, it's Reina. Like as soon as the eyeball is down, what are you gonna do?
Well, they have 30 seconds to figure out a plan to try and take at least a round, if not two.
We've now swapped to the attacker side. Let's see if they can get onto a site. That's what I really want to know, if they can get onto a site.
Yeah, I might try to look to play a little bit afterward. Sorry, that was off tangent. Well, here we go.
It looks like it's gonna be a hard push. I feel like they're gonna get instantly hit with a util.
Probably from Sova.
There's the util, knife. Now they don't have their util. And one gets picked off from mid long. Why is there Spike doing in mid by himself? Gets picked off across the map by the Jet with the Sheriff. Looks like Mickey's about to try and make his way onto site. Is a pool set down now? Intro TP's one is there. Gets hit by so much util. Look at that util usage. They smoke him off and then they hit both grenades.
This is looking like a done deal.
Yeah, they're just hanging back, using their util so wisely. Okay, he sees one mid, gets shot by it. All right, one more standing, Jesse. He sees him mid. Knife A, saws him left. Gets hit by mid and dies to the pushing KJ. And I think that's it. 2-0 GFU UAF best of 3. I believe it's over now.
Good job, GFU. UAF, it was a good try.